In a remote and isolated part of Central Asia, far removed from the rest of the world, lies Mongolia, a land of vast, endless steppes and towering mountain ranges. It is the most nomadic country on Earth and one of the most unique and mysterious places you could ever encounter. Mongolia is a land of rich traditions, fascinating customs, and deep-rooted history, capturing the curiosity of adventurers and travelers from across the globe. Today, you're about to embark on a journey to uncover the secrets of this extraordinary nation. Prepare yourself to explore the rich and enigmatic culture of Mongolia in this brand new video from Uncensored World. Once home to the largest and most powerful empire the world has ever seen under the legendary Genghis Khan, Mongolia remains a country shaped by its nomadic heritage. For centuries, its people have followed the rhythms of nature, moving with their herds across the open plains in a way of life that has remained largely unchanged. But beyond this nomadic existence, Mongolia is also a land of astonishing cultural diversity, filled with customs and traditions that may seem unusual to outsiders. One such example is a tribe where women have the freedom to choose multiple lovers, a practice known as traveling marriages. This tradition is just one of many that highlight Mongolia's ability to preserve its distinct culture in an ever-changing world. And the surprises don't stop there. Even today, reports suggest that the practice of bride kidnapping, an ancient and controversial tradition, still occurs in some remote areas. You'll learn more about this intriguing custom later in the video. Beyond its fascinating cultural history, Mongolia is home to breathtaking natural wonders. From the legendary Gobi Desert, with its vast golden dunes and rugged landscapes, to the stunning Lake Koskol, often called the Blue Pearl of Mongolia, this country is filled with places of extraordinary beauty that will leave you in awe. Mongolia is a vast landlocked country in Central Asia with a history stretching back thousands of years. In its earliest days, nomadic tribes roamed the expansive steppes and grasslands, surviving through hunting, fishing, and animal husbandry. Over time, these tribes began to unite under powerful leaders, the most famous of whom was Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan, born as Temujin in the 12th century, rose to power by uniting the scattered Mongol tribes after years of internal warfare. With unmatched military strategy and leadership, he established the Mongol Empire in the early 13th century, rapidly expanding its territory across vast regions. At its peak, this empire stretched from Eastern Europe all the way to East Asia, making it the largest contiguous empire in history. To put its size into perspective, the Mongol Empire once covered a land area greater than the combined territories of modern-day Russia, China, and India. Its dominance was not only defined by military strength but also by an extensive communication and trade network, as well as a surprising degree of religious tolerance, making it one of the most influential empires the world has ever seen. Even today, Genghis Khan remains a revered figure in Mongolia. His impact on the country's history and culture is undeniable, and his legacy still echoes through Mongolian society. But while Mongolia's past is filled with tales of conquest and empire, the country today is equally fascinating for its natural beauty and unique way of life. Let's begin our journey by exploring the capital city, Ulaanbaatar. Ulaanbaatar is not only the largest city in Mongolia but also holds the distinction of being the largest capital city in the world by land area. To put this into perspective, the entire country of Luxembourg could fit within Ulaanbaatar's boundaries. Mongolia's sheer vastness, combined with its extremely low population density, just 2 people per square kilometer, makes it one of the most sparsely populated places on Earth. Despite being larger than Peru in land area, Mongolia has a population of just 3.3 million people, compared to Peru's 33 million. Much of this is due to Mongolia's long-standing nomadic lifestyle, which has persisted for centuries. And this way of life dramatically transforms Ulaanbaatar in winter, turning it into a magical and serene wonderland. With its expansive open spaces and relatively low levels of light pollution, the Mongolian capital is covered in a blanket of snow, while the night sky sparkles with bright, unpolluted stars. During the winter months, Ulaanbaatar becomes a paradise for those who love cold weather activities. The nearby mountains offer opportunities for skiing, snowboarding, and sledding, while outdoor ice skating rinks provide a fun and festive atmosphere. The city comes alive with twinkling holiday lights, and the crisp, cold air invites you to bundle up in warm scarves and gloves. But winter in Ulaanbaatar isn't just about sports and scenic beauty. The city's traditional winter markets offer a glimpse into Mongolia's rich culture. Here, you can find exquisite handcrafted goods, warm yak wool clothing, and delicious local cuisine, perfect for staying warm in the frigid temperatures. The diet of Mongolia's nomadic people is simple yet highly nutritious, relying heavily on dairy products, which play a crucial role in their daily sustenance. Mongolian cuisine is deeply tied to its nomadic heritage, relying primarily on meat from livestock and fresh produce grown in the region's harsh climate. Despite the challenging living conditions, Mongolian nomads maintain a profound connection to nature and a strong respect for their environment, living in harmony with the land that sustains them. One of Mongolia's most unique and beloved treats is its traditional ice cream, which is especially popular during the hot summer months. According to legend, Mongolian warriors returning from a victorious battle in the desert struggled to cope with the intense heat. In an attempt to cool down, one warrior had the brilliant idea of mixing fresh snow with mare's milk, creating a frozen, creamy substance. This accidental discovery is said to have given birth to what is now known as Mongolian ice cream, a testament to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of Mongolian culture. But Mongolia is also home to one of the most unusual beverages in the world, sheep's eye juice. This peculiar drink, known for its supposed ability to cure hangovers, is made from tomato juice, vinegar, and its most surprising ingredient, sheep's eyes. While it may sound unappealing to outsiders, this concoction is prized in Mongolia for both its distinct taste and its believed health benefits. The preparation of sheep's eye juice is an important cultural tradition, especially during festivals and celebratory events. It is often served to help guests regain energy after a night of revelry, making it a staple of Mongolian gatherings. Speaking of celebrations, Mongolia is home to vibrant and deeply rooted festivals, especially during the winter months. The cold season brings a wave of activities, including concerts, parades, and traditional dance performances. One of the most significant celebrations is Sagan Sar, the Mongolian Lunar New Year festival. During this time, families come together for grand feasts, special rituals, and heartfelt ceremonies that mark the beginning of the new year. As we continue our journey through Mongolia, it's time to explore the breathtaking landscapes that define this vast land of nomads. Covering much of the country's territory are the sprawling Mongolian steppes, endless green plains that serve as home to nomadic herders and their livestock, including horses, yaks, and sheep. These open grasslands offer visitors a glimpse into the authentic Mongolian way of life, where simplicity, self-sufficiency, and a deep connection to nature are at the heart of daily existence. Perhaps the most famous natural wonder in Mongolia is the Gobi Desert, located in the southern part of the country. As one of the largest and driest deserts in Asia, the Gobi is known for its vast dunes, dramatic canyons, and otherworldly rock formations. But beneath its seemingly barren surface, the Gobi Desert holds a hidden treasure: fossils. Millions of years ago, this land was teeming with prehistoric life, making it one of the richest fossil sites on Earth. Due to its arid climate and vast open spaces, the Gobi has preserved the remains of ancient creatures in remarkable condition. It is considered a paradise for paleontologists and history enthusiasts alike. One of Mongolia's most famous fossil discoveries was a theropod dinosaur closely related to the Tyrannosaurus rex, unearthed in the Gobi Desert. This dinosaur remains one of the most complete and well-preserved specimens ever found, providing invaluable insight into the evolution of these prehistoric giants. But dinosaurs aren't the only ancient relics discovered in Mongolia. In 2018, researchers uncovered a 75-million-year-old skull belonging to a primitive mammal, shedding light on the evolutionary history of early mammals. Additionally, Mongolia is renowned for its extraordinary dinosaur eggs, which have been found across the country. These fossilized eggs have allowed scientists to study dinosaur embryos and gain a deeper understanding of their reproductive habits. Moving northward, we find Lake Koskol, one of the largest and most breathtaking lakes in Mongolia. With its crystal-clear waters and lush green surroundings, this stunning lake is the perfect place to unwind and reconnect with nature. Beyond its natural beauty, Lake Koskol serves as an essential sanctuary for migratory birds, making it a paradise for birdwatchers and wildlife enthusiasts. Another remarkable natural feature of Mongolia is the Karalan River, one of the country's longest waterways. This winding river flows through the steppes and mountain ranges, creating stunning landscapes and serving as a vital water source for local communities. However, one of the most important things to keep in mind when visiting Mongolia is its extreme climate. In cities like Ulaanbaatar, temperatures can plummet to as low as 30 degrees Celsius, 22 degrees Fahrenheit, during the winter months. If you plan to visit, it's crucial to dress warmly and take precautions to protect yourself from the freezing cold. But no trip to Mongolia would be complete without a visit to one of its most iconic landmarks, the world's largest equestrian statue of Genghis Khan. Located in the Sanjan Bulldog region near the capital, this towering monument is known as the Genghis Khan Statue Complex. The statue, made entirely of stainless steel, depicts the legendary Mongol leader atop his horse, gazing out over the vast Mongolian landscape. It stands at an impressive height of 40 meters, 131 feet, making it one of the largest equestrian statues in the world. This grand tribute to Mongolia's greatest historical figure is a must-see destination for anyone wanting to experience the country's rich heritage firsthand. The Genghis Khan Statue Complex is not just a towering monument, it is a full-fledged tourist attraction that includes a museum and a cultural center dedicated to Mongolia's rich history. This architectural marvel stands as a testament to Mongolia's deep reverence for its legendary leader. However, visitors are advised to avoid traveling to the site in the winter due to the country's harsh climate. Despite the freezing temperatures, Mongolia is often referred to as the land of the blue sky because it enjoys around 260 sunny days per year. This unique characteristic adds a special charm to exploring the country's vast landscapes, making it an unforgettable experience for travelers. Mongolia is also deeply rooted in spiritual traditions. The majority religion is Tibetan Buddhism, practiced by approximately 53% of the population. However, Mongolia is also home to ancient belief systems like shamanism and Tengrism, which coexist with Buddhism. Though Buddhism is practiced by a smaller percentage of the population today, its influence on Mongolian culture remains significant. The first Buddhist temple in Mongolia was built in 1586, marking the beginning of a long-standing religious tradition that continues to shape daily life. One of the most fascinating aspects of Mongolia is its nomadic lifestyle, which has remained largely unchanged for centuries. To understand it, imagine waking up each morning in a traditional Mongolian tent, called a jir or yurt, at the foot of a majestic mountain, surrounded by some of the world's most breathtaking landscapes. This is daily life for Mongolia's nomads, who migrate with their herds and live in harmony with nature, adapting to the changing seasons. A typical day in a jir begins with the crisp morning air and golden sunlight filtering through the tent's openings. Families gather around a small wood stove to prepare breakfast, which often includes nourishing staples such as yak milk, providing the necessary energy for a long day ahead. After breakfast, family members set out to tend to their daily tasks, some herding livestock across the endless plains, while others repair the jir or take care of household chores. Mobility is a defining feature of Mongolian nomadic life. Families relocate multiple times a year in search of fresh pastures and water for their animals. During the spring and summer, when grasslands are plentiful, they move to higher mountain regions. In autumn and winter, when snow blankets the land, they settle in more sheltered valleys. The jir itself is an incredible innovation, perfectly designed for a life on the move. Made of wooden frames covered in thick felt, these circular dwellings are easily assembled and dismantled, allowing nomads to transport their homes effortlessly. Inside, they are warm and functional, equipped with simple yet practical furnishings such as beds, tables, and a central wood-burning stove that provides much-needed warmth during Mongolia's harsh winters. Mongolia's strong nomadic traditions have led to customs that seem extraordinary to the outside world, such as traveling marriages. Historically, Mongolian men took on roles such as hunting or scouting for new settlements. Because of the unpredictable nature of their journeys, many men would go missing or perish, leaving their wives without support. This societal challenge is believed to have influenced the traditions of the Masuo people, a nomadic community of approximately 40,000 members who still reside in parts of Mongolia and China today. The Masuo have preserved one of the world's rarest social structures, often referred to as the Kingdom of Women. In Masuo culture, women hold the highest authority in the family, and their society follows a matrilineal system, meaning that inheritance and lineage are passed through the mother's side. One of their most unique traditions is the walking marriage, where Masuo women can choose their partners freely and are not required to live with them. Instead, after a coming-of-age ceremony, women maintain their independence while forming relationships as they please. Children are raised within the mother's family, with maternal uncles and brothers playing the paternal role rather than the biological fathers. This practice has allowed the Masuo people to maintain a strong, cohesive family structure that contrasts sharply with many other cultures around the world. The uniqueness of Mongolian life, from its boundless steppes to its nomadic traditions and rich spiritual heritage, makes it one of the most fascinating places on Earth. Whether it's witnessing the vast landscapes, experiencing the warmth of a traditional gyre, or exploring the deep-rooted customs of its people, Mongolia offers a glimpse into a way of life that has stood the test of time. Mongolia, a land of mystery, tradition, and adventure. The dangers and loss of male lives in Mongolia's nomadic past have played a significant role in preserving ancient traditions, including the unique matriarchal customs of the Masuo people. Their culture remains one of the most fascinating aspects of Mongolian heritage, and their way of life continues to intrigue those who seek to understand the country's deep-rooted traditions. Why visit Mongolia? Although Mongolia isn't a mainstream tourist destination, it offers unique experiences that make it worth visiting. In the capital, Ulaanbaatar, history and culture blend seamlessly, providing travelers with a glimpse into Mongolia's past and present. One of the must-see attractions is the Ganden Monastery, an awe-inspiring Buddhist complex home to the largest Buddha statue in Mongolia. If you're passionate about history, the National Museum of Mongolia is a must-visit, showcasing fascinating exhibits and ancient artifacts that reveal the country's rich cultural heritage. For adventure seekers, Ulaanbaatar offers thrilling experiences, such as camel, jeep, and horseback excursions through the vast desert. These journeys provide an unforgettable opportunity to explore Mongolia's wild and mysterious landscapes. Additionally, Mongolia is a paradise for paleontology enthusiasts, as it is home to some of the world's most significant dinosaur fossil sites, transporting visitors back to prehistoric times. Mongolian superstitions and mystical beliefs. One of Mongolia's most intriguing superstitions revolves around Burkhan Khaldan, a sacred mountain believed to be the birthplace of Genghis Khan. Mongolians attribute mystical and protective powers to this mountain, and according to tradition, touching it with your right hand brings good luck and protection against evil spirits. Mongolia's path to democracy. Mongolia's history took a significant turn in 1990 when a peaceful revolution led to the end of the communist regime. This pivotal event paved the way for democracy and international recognition as an independent nation. In 1992, Mongolia successfully reapplied for United Nations membership, securing its place as a sovereign country on the world stage. Mongolia's warrior culture and unique traditions. Mongolia's past is deeply rooted in warrior traditions, which have shaped many of its customs. One of the most controversial and ancient practices was the tradition of wedding by abduction, or bridal kidnapping. In this ritual, a man could abduct a woman he desired as a wife and bring her to his home for a marriage ceremony. While this practice has been outlawed, remnants of it still exist in some rural areas. Another extraordinary tradition is eagle hunting, a centuries-old practice where hunters train golden eagles to hunt wild animals like foxes and rabbits. This art of hunting is still alive today, particularly in the Altai region, and remains a symbol of Mongolia's cultural identity. Mongolia's largest festival, Naadam. Mongolia's rich and warlike history is celebrated annually in the Naadam Festival, held every July. This vibrant event showcases Mongolia's three most revered skills: wrestling, archery, and horse racing. The festival attracts participants and spectators from across the country and beyond, offering a colorful spectacle that embodies Mongolia's enduring warrior spirit. Final thoughts. Mongolia is a land of breathtaking landscapes, nomadic traditions, and deep-rooted history. Whether you're drawn to its mystical beliefs, thrilling adventures, or ancient customs, this country promises a journey like no other. If you've made it this far, we're thrilled that you enjoyed this video. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel so we can continue bringing you more amazing content about the world's most fascinating destinations. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.